I got digital dash, can't ride with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop when it's hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video. Today I got y'all boys with another build video. Y'all seem to enjoy the new series that we doing when it comes to the best of the best builds. And today I got y'all boys with another one. I gave you guys pretty much the best build in the game. Today I got y'all boys with the best big man build in the game. If you guys want more of these best of the best builds in the entire game, I need y'all boys right now to smash, break, and destroy the like button. But also in this video, I'm also, just like in the other one, giving you guys badges. And today we're gonna be giving you guys the best shooting badges. We're gonna be doing it the exact same way, where it's pretty much gonna be based off a badge setup and also the best badges. So yeah, let's show you guys all this in this video. If you guys want more videos like this, go ahead, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so let's hop straight into it. So when it comes to making the best big man build in the game, in my opinion, the best position for big man this year, again, is power forward. You're just gonna have the best builds in the game for big man. Now, there are some good ones at center, but in my opinion, it's only really two that can really compete with like 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 builds at the power forward position. Now, when it comes to the hand, we're gonna go with the right hand. Number is completely up to you, but you know what, I go for the hand and number every single time. Now, when it comes to the pie chart, this is gonna show you guys what we talking about when it comes to the build. So when it comes to the build, we're gonna go with the shooting and defensive. Now, not this one where you're getting half and half. Not this one where you're getting more defensive than shooting. It's the new one that I tell y'all every single time is pretty much the most underrated. If it's still underrated at this point, I'm not doing my job well enough. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be the best pie chart in the game for big man, in my opinion. If you're not shooting on your build this year, it's kind of wild. Now, I ain't gonna lie, if you guys are more inside worthy, I do plan on dropping a video this week going over the best inside big man builds in the game. So if you guys want that, like the video. But more on this build. When it comes to the physicals, go with the speed vert, or balanced pie chart. That's the ones you need to be going with. Me personally, I'm gonna go with speed vert because I want to be as fast as possible, and that vertical is gonna be important for blocks and rebounding. Now, when it finally gets to the attributes, now we're gonna have mid-range, three-pointer, free throw. That's gonna be around 20. When it comes to the close shot, the driving layup, the driving dunk, the standing dunk, that's gonna be at 7. Interior defense, we're gonna come back to it. Lateral quickness, steal, block, and defense rebound. Now, this can get real funny because you can go offensive rebound and perimeter defense. Now, if you want that 23, you got to go 1-and-1, or you max out the offensive rebound, lower this a lot more, and then you'll have 9 left over. Or you can just go 1 down on offensive rebound, whichever one you think is more important. Now, what I usually do, I go 1-and-1. You can keep going down, but like that's just the best way to do it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If you're just trying to save badges, now, to be honest with you, if you want to get that extra shooting, you will have to lower it a little bit more, but you only need that much so you can be able to have that. But at that point, you know what I'm saying, it's really on you. Now, you also don't really, well, actually you do need that to have 7, but yeah, it's a lot of different ways you can make it when it comes to the perimeter defense and offensive rebound combo. I just like doing it like that, but also I like having my 20 shooting, so this is the way we're gonna go with it, and that's the 7 finishing. Now, you can, I'm pretty sure you can lower driving layup to be able to do it, but like you kind of do want that max. Now, when it comes to the body type, it's completely up to you. This is a big man build, so I would advise going burly or built, but like I said, it doesn't really matter, so I'm gonna go compact just for video purposes. Height. Now, if y'all seen these videos, y'all understand what we go with. Now, when it comes to this build, it's either 6'8" on the dot, which is 2.03, a notch above, so you get more rebounding, more strength, stuff like that, but you're gonna be a little slower, gonna have less perimeter defense, less lateral quickness, less steal. Or you go a notch below, where you're getting more speed, more acceleration, more vertical, more perimeter defense, more lateral quickness, more steal, more driving dunk, more driving layup, even more three-pointer, mid-range, all that good stuff. So, in my opinion, y'all know what I say all the time when it comes to these builds. Speed kills, so I'm going with the shorter build, and that's what I've been doing all year. When it comes to the weight, it's really up to you. If you went with the balanced pie chart, you would go up. If you went speed or speed vert, you would go down. So we're going to go down because we went speed or speed vert. and that's gonna be pretty much just going minimum, because if you don't go minimum, you're not gonna be able to have the max speed and acceleration. Now, the thing that's going down is interior defense, your strength. Yes, that does go down, but look at the stuff going up. Driving layup, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, speed, and acceleration. Not just speed and acceleration is going up. This is going to allow the build to actually be able to have 70 plus driving layup. So if you wanted to lower your layup a little bit, you'll still probably be able to have that 70 driving layup to be able to get long athlete and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the way. When it comes to the wingspan, me personally, I like going max wingspan at all times. Now, this build is no different. You want to go max wingspan, but if you want to have that 80 threshold 3-ball off rip, that is an option. But that max wingspan is going to be important for a lot of things. Passing lanes, rebounds, all different types of things. So in my opinion, since you went shorter, you just want to not tweak too much and just go with max wingspan. Because eventually you're going to be able to get it to the 80 plus threshold regardless. So this is what the build looks like at 95. When it comes to reaching 99, everything on the screen is going up +4. Close shot, that's going up to a 90. That's going to be the 90 threshold. That's going to be in a great threshold, so that's going to be good. Layup, that's going up +4. So all you need is 2 to get to the long athlete 70 plus driving layup. That's really all you need. Driving dunk, you're getting above a 75, so now you're unlocking a lot of driving dunk packages. That's going to be important. You're going to be able to have the pro, you're going to be able to have the regular alley-oops, if that makes sense. I think it's called pro alley-oops. So that's very important. That's going to have all like the standing dunks. All you need for that is a 65. So you would have had that regardless off rip. When it comes to standing dunk, that's going to be able to get to an 86. You're pretty much going to be unlocking stuff at that as well, but that's not really of the most importance. When it comes to mid-range, that's already in the threshold it's going to be at, but three-pointer, that's getting above an 80. That's going to be in a good threshold. Like I tell y'all, 70 is consistent, 80 is good, 90 is great, and 99 is perfect. We're not going to have too many 99s because this is really more of a balanced build, but yeah. Free throw is alright, post fade, pass accuracy, ball handle, post control, we don't really care too much about that. Now, interior defense, that is kind of important because that's how you get your shot contest in the paint. But me personally, if you've seen my videos, I say this all the time. Me personally, the shot contest in the paint is very inconsistent. If you feel like there's a reason why you're getting bad contests on a consistent basis, is because of the fact that you either shorter than the person you're going against the majority of the time, or you have low interior defense. Now, a way you're supposed to negate that is with interior defense, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Now, you are going to get more contestants, more heavily contested, but they'll still make it. So my way of canceling it out is blocking the shot. So you really want to get good at the time of your block, especially with a build like this. So perimeter defense, that's not of the utmost importance, but that's getting to a 79. That's how you get shot contests on the perimeter. That's going to be pretty decent. It's going to be consistent. Lateral quickness is going to be in the 80 threshold off the rip. Same thing with steals, same thing with blocks. So nothing too different on that. Offensive rebounds is going to be okay, kind of consistent at 77. Defensive rebounds is going to be pretty good at an 87. Not great, but pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much all the attributes. Last but not least is the physicals. So you're getting +4 to the physicals, but you're also getting +4 from gym rat. And gym rat is a lot easier this year than last year or previous years to get. Now, if you're talking about just doing like the in-game park drill where you would have to do like 100 times or something, 100 stars or something like that, that's not as easy. But if you're trying to go do it for my career, it's a lot easier. So yeah, but that's +8 altogether. So you're gonna be getting to an 88 speed, an 86 acceleration, an 86 vertical. All that is gonna be amazing and good for this build. So yeah, nothing on this build really has holes, but maybe the playmaking. But you're a big man build. You're not really supposed to be doing that. This is really a build that can pick and pop, pick and roll, spot up, whatever you need it to do. It can do it. It can play the 4, it can play the 5, it can play the 3 and 3s, it can play the 2 and 2s. It can really do whatever you really need it to do. Now, when it comes to the takeovers, you have amazing, and when I say you pretty much have the best options when it comes to takeovers. You have sharp takeover, so if you want to shoot from deeper, shoot way better, you got the ability to have sharp. If you feel like you're getting very inconsistent contest, you're gonna be able to get the best contest possible. You're gonna be able to get the best block animations possible. You're gonna be able to have Rebirth as your takeover. When it comes to glass, you're gonna be able to see where the ball goes. You're gonna be able to have all that good stuff, +10 to your rebounding. It's pretty much the only takeover that gives you any rebounding, like +10s. Just like sharp is the only one that gets you. It's the only one that gets you +10 to 3-pointer. And so yeah, you have those two options. But in my opinion, I tell y'all this all the time: slasher takeover is the best option. Why? It's getting you +10 to all your physicals, every single physical. +10. It's getting +10 to your speed ball, +10 to your ball handle, +10 to all that good stuff. Not very important on this build, but you get that. Then you're also getting +10 to all your finishing. So when it comes to close shot, you're driving layup, you're driving dunk, you're standing dunk, all that's getting +10. Why is that important? Because that's kind of like the whole of this build. Like, When it comes to the layup, that's kind of low. It's at a 70. You can get that to above an 80. Same thing with the driving dunk. When it comes to the standing dunk and the close shot, you can get those to 99 or above 90. So all that stuff is gonna be good. Now, like I said, if you want to go with a sharp, if you want to go with a rim, if you want to go with a glass, go for like the abilities that it's gonna give you. But if you're just going for plus 10s, what's it take you to a whole nother level? Slasher, it's gonna get you above a 90 on speed, above a 90 on vertical, above a 90 on acceleration. All that stuff is important, even on the big man build. So yeah, that's the build takeover I would go with, and the build comes out as a glass, you know. What else did you even expect? So yeah, that is the best big man build in the game. You can go with whatever takeover you would go with. That's the takeover I would possibly go with, because I tell y'all all the time, the best big man takeover in the game is Slasher, just because of how good it is in game and the plus 10s that you get. It's just the best by far. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the build. All we got left to go over now is the badges, and we're gonna be giving y'all the best shooting badges today. So yeah, let's hop straight into it. All right, so when it comes to the best shooting badges, we have a perfect way of going about it. We're gonna have Hall of Fame. Now, I'm gonna be showing you guys not just the best, but I'm also gonna be showing you guys the best bang for your buck on these. Now, when it comes to the finishing and the playmaking and the defensive, it's some badges that's not gonna be as easy, but you can actually do that on this. So let's show you guys. So when it comes to the shooting badges, me personally, I might have a different way of going about it than you. In my opinion, the shooting is pretty much the easiest we've ever had. Easiest we've ever had in all the 2Ks. It's just my opinion. I feel like even on 20, it's easier than even then, to be honest with you. So me personally, the only badge you really need to help you shoot is Sniper. That's the only one you need. I would max that out. You don't have to, but you can. I mean, I would max it out. You don't really need anything else when it comes to shooting wise to help you shoot. Besides this, it's not just gonna make you hit more whites, it's gonna also make your green window extend, so that whenever you green, it'll hit rim. That'll be because of Sniper. The more of those will be because of Sniper. So yeah, it's very easy. And I don't know what happened this last patch, but it feel like shooting has become even easier. So yeah, that's the first badge. Now next, this badge is gonna be for all builds, not just for this specific build, not just for spotters, not just for locks, not just for guards. It's gonna be pretty much for all builds. Next, the badge I would go with next, I would either go with blinders or Deadeye. Pretty much I would probably go with a blinders. Blinders, my opinion, is going to be a little bit better. Now, if you're kind of a spot up, you probably would go more Deadeye. If you're more of a guard, you would go more blinders. You can use blinders on both and to the highest potential, to be honest, because there's going to be a lot of situations where people are going to be closing out from the sides, and a lot of times on guards and spot ups. So yeah, next I would probably go Deadeye. If you didn't go blinders here, then you would go Deadeye. If you went Deadeye on the first one, you would go blinders here. If you went blinders on the first one, you would go Deadeye here. In my opinion, the badges after Sniper, I would just go for all the contest badges. Anything that just makes it easier to get open shots. The more wide open shots, the more times you'll hit shots. The more open shots, the more times you'll be able to get greens. So that's just the way I'm thinking about it. That's just the easiest way when it comes to shooting. So yeah, that's what I do. Blinders, Deadeye. Next badge I would go is Mismatch Expert. Now, this is a badge that's very, very build specific. If you're a guard, yeah, you're going to use it if you're undersized. But if you're big, a spot up, you're not really using that. So if you're going that, if you're not going this, I probably would go with like maybe a hot zone hunter, maybe a green machine. Probably a green machine, actually. I probably would go with a green machine, to be honest with you. But yeah, right here, I would probably go with Mismatch Expert. This is probably the 4th most important badge to have on if you have the ability to have in it. But if not, I'll probably go to Hot Zone Hunter or a green machine. Next badge I would go with actually is Chef. Now, this is going to be the point in time if you're big, you're going to be putting on, where's it at? Limitless Spot Up. These pretty much do the same thing. They're just for different types of ways. Limitless Spot Up is if you're a spot up. Chef is if you're a guard. So pretty much if you're a guard, you're going to use Chef. If you're big, you're going to use Limitless Spot Up. It's really up to you. Now, me personally, I use all these badges max. I max all these out. That's just what I do. If you're not maxing them out, in my opinion, you're doing it wrong. It's just that simple. You're doing it wrong. That's the best bang for the buck. It gets better and better in due time. And when I'm saying maxing it out, that means either going Hall of Fame if you get it Hall of Fame, or you're going gold if you only can get it gold. That simple. Next would be, in my opinion, Hot Zone Hunter. Now, the best bang for your buck for Hot Zone Hunter, there is a best bang for your buck for Hot Zone Hunter. That would be gold. In my opinion, Hot Zone Hunter gold is amazing. So, yeah, Hot Zone Hunter gold is just going to be the best that you can do. In my opinion, Hall of Fame is better, but it's not worth wasting that extra badge point, if that makes sense. That's what I mean by best bang for your buck. So yeah, Hot Zone Hunter is the badge I would go with next. And that would be if you're a guard or big. Next badge I would go with now is going to be, where's stop and pop? Stop and pop. I would go silver on stop and pop. Now, if you're big or a spot up, this is where I would probably go with a catch and shoot. In my opinion, catch and shoot is very important. Maybe you would want to go a little earlier if you're a spot up. But me personally, you know what I'm saying? This is just where I would throw it on. It's just that simple. In my opinion, having all these badges to negate the contest to get more wide open and open is just more important than to be able to help me shoot when the game is just so easy to shoot. It's kind of that simple. Now, depending on your 3-point threshold, like if you're in the 70s, yeah, then you would probably want to go with like badges like catch and shoot. Maybe you want to go with like badges like Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter earlier. But if you're in that 80, that 90, that 99, you're not really worried too much about it. But if you're in the 70 threshold, even below that, yeah, you're not going to really be putting on blinders, dead eye, mismatch expert as early as I did. But majority of the time, you're not just going to be in the 70 threshold. So that's why I didn't do it like that. So I might do a setup for y'all only. But yeah, next badge I would go with is Green Machine. Now, me personally, I like using bronze Green Machine. On next gen, I use Hall of Fame. Sometimes I use gold, but mostly I use Hall of Fame. But most of the time I do use bronze, I will be honest. So bronze, well, I'm gonna show for the best bang for the buck. It's just a really good bronze badge. I really don't know what else to really say on that. Now, one thing that y'all probably noticed, I put on stop and pop. Yes, I do a lot more standstill threes than I do off the dribble threes. But if you're a person that do off the dribble threes, circus threes is one of the most overpowered, broken badges in the entire game. So say for instance, you're not a person that's gonna throw on a Deadeye, or you're not gonna throw on a mismatch expert. You would probably be able to have badges like a corner specialist. You'll be able to have on badges, other badges. Now, one thing I wanted to say, last but not least, before we end off and go into like kind of for lower 3-point rating builds, the best badge in the game, best bang for your buck, is going to be lucky number 7. You want to have this on at all times. At all times. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I wanted to say this for last. You want to be able to have this on at all times. This is the most secret, overpowered badge in the entire game. What I do on my builds, I go sniper and I put lucky number 7, bronze at all times. That's pretty much probably almost the second badge I do every single time. And I don't put it past bronze. It's the best bronze in the entire game. Whether you're finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive, it's the best bronze badge in the game. Hands down. Now, I'm gonna show you guys real quick for more of a spot up build, so that the people that want to see that, they can see that. So you would take off Chef, you would take off Stop and Pop, you would put on Corner Specialist Silver. Yes, just Silver, because you don't really need more than that. When it comes to catch and shoot, I would go Hall of Fame. When it comes to the Miss Pilot, I would go Hall of Fame on that as well. And then when it comes to these other badges, everything else is just really dependent on your play style and stuff like that. I would probably go with a clutch shooter. You know what I'm saying? Set shooter, I see a lot of people say set shooter, but I'm not really a person that really thinks a set shooter as a viable badge personally. So yeah, that's really on you. So at this point, if you can max out Green Machine, you know what I'm saying, that's definitely an option. If you want to go with a slippery off ball, is another option. I've seen people do mixtapes of slippery off ball, and it looks really fun. So if you're a person that's playing off the ball, but you're not just a spot up, you're kind of doing movement and stuff like that, slippery off ball is going to be a very good badge to juke the defender and all that type of stuff. So if you want to do that, you can. But what I do for the last couple badges, I either go Green Machine Gold or put it on Clutch Shooter. It's really on you on that, and that's kind of more for the spot ups. Alright, now for the low 3-point rating builds, I don't want to leave y'all boys hanging because I will be honest. Badges like blinders, they're just not going to be the utmost importance for you because of the fact that it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, you're really trying to just make sure you can hit shots. You're not really worried about the game contest. And a lot of times, people aren't even going to be guarding you as hard as these other builds. So, what you will want to go Hot Zone Hunter, Gold, maximum. You don't want to go past that. You're wasting badge points, and a lot of the times if you only have 73 pointer, you're not going to have as many badges to even really work with. So I'm not even going to even show you as many badges. Next will be Stop and Pop. Now this depends on what you're shooting, standstills or off the dribbles, but I don't really know too many people that's only with a 73 pointer that's shooting off the dribble. So yeah, I will go Stop and Pop as my next badge. Like I said, you don't really want to worry too much about these other stuff. Now lucky number 7 is a good badge, but you have to get that off early in the shot clock. What happens a lot of times with these low 3-point rating builds, you're not shooting, your first thought is not to shoot. A lot of the times you're trying to rim run and you're kind of like trying to shoot later. So if you are a person that likes to shoot off rip like me, go with lucky number 7. But if you're not, don't even worry about that badge. What you want to go with next Next will be pretty much whether it's a rhythm shooter, because a lot of you guys like to do that, either Damian Lillard step hot back, LeBron hot back, whatever you want to call it. A lot of you guys want to shoot with that, and that's going to be rhythm shooter. That's going to be helping you shoot off those. But if not, you can just go with a good green machine. Bronze is going to make a difference. A silver is going to make a difference. A gold is going to make a difference. Whatever you want to put it at, it will make a difference. I'll just put it for bronze for y'all boys. Now, a very important badge in my opinion for these is clutch shooter. I would pretty much say clutch shooter is more important than lucky number 7, because a lot of times at the park, if you're in a close game, that last 7 points, anytime after 14 points, is going to be activating clutch shooter if it's in a relatively close game. So yeah, clutch shooter could activate a lot in those games. Now, when it comes to these other badges, yeah, you can throw on a catch and shoot. Yeah, you can throw on a corner specialist. Yeah, you can throw on a blinders, a dead eye. Make a blinder or dead eye is kind of for the better if you're really gonna be shooting a lot. But me personally, this might be crazy to some, but me personally, I like using a chef, bro. I like going with a chef and then going with a blinders and then going with a dead eye, and then whatever you want to put those to, you will put those to. Whatever badge points you would have left over, you will put that to whatever you had. Now, I'm not even going to show Sniper at Hall of Fame just to make sure y'all can see that this is what it would look like if you had 15. Now, a lot of times you're not going to have more than 15, but like say for instance you're on a slash and playmaker that gets 15. A lot of times you can easily have around 12 playmaker or shooting badges. So yeah, you wouldn't have as many as I'm showing you guys, but you damn near would have it. It's that simple. But yeah, that's pretty much the shooting badge setup I'll give y'all for pretty much if you're at the 70+ threshold, below the 70+ threshold, maybe you're on a two-way playmaker, maybe you're on a slashing playmaker, maybe you're on a two-way slasher. This is pretty much the badges of and the importance of badges I would do in order of how you would do your shooting badge setup. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, man. I gave y'all a lot in this one video. I gave y'all boys the best big man build. And in my opinion, I tell y'all this all the time. If you're not shooting in this game that's extremely easy to shoot, you're literally making it harder on your guards, your locks, your team. It's just that simple in general. Unless you're like boss when it comes to being an inside big, like you're literally making it so much harder on your teammates. So yeah, I do know that there are some bigs that can make inside a lot better than shooting. But like, and they can cancel out the shooting very easily, but a lot of y'all not able to do that. So in my opinion, the best is the glass cleaner because of the ability to shoot and how easy it is to shoot on it in comparison to all the other shooting bigs in the game. And I also do plan on ranking the shooting bigs. But like I said in this video earlier, if you didn't miss it, or if you missed it, I do plan on going over the best inside big man builds in the game. So if you guys want that, I need y'all boys right now to smash, break, and destroy the like button. If you guys want more videos like this as well, smash, break, and destroy the like button. Do the same thing with the subscribe button. If you're new, share this video to anybody you think will help or enjoy. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, turn on notifications to all the videos to be the first to all the videos. But yeah, I went over everything in this video. Best big man build, the best shooting badges for guards, bigs, lockdown, low 3-point rating builds, whatever you could be. But yeah, without further ado, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out the bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!